You. I'm Kelly and I'm going to do a little demonstration for you today of how to put on your Jamberry nail wraps. If you have any questions, feel free to post them and I'll try and answer them as we go along or catch up as I go. So the first thing that I wanted to show you was the items that I have to prepare my nails and get things set up how I like to set them up when I do a manicure. So right here are some of the tools that I use. You want to prep your nails beforehand, before you put on the wraps, to make sure that they adhere properly. So you can see here, this is what comes in a Jamberry application kit. I have some orange sticks, a purple pusher, Jamberry nail file, clippers, scissors, and a buffer. So before you go ahead to put your wraps on, you want to make sure you prep your nails. You can use these tools to help push your cuticles back, just clean up your nails a little bit. And then as well in the kit, it comes with a Jamberry nail wipe so that you can clean the surface of your nails to help the wraps adhere. Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't have any oils on your nails. If you tend to have oily nails, it's a good idea to wash your hands first with some soap and especially wash your nails. Some people will even use dish soap to help get that extra oil off. And then you want to prep your nails. So I'll just show you what you would do there. You just want to take a little swab out and clean off all your nails to make sure that there's nothing on your nail surface that will either with oils or dirt or anything like that, so that it won't get in the way of it sticking. Now I usually cut my nail wraps off of the sheet, so I'm just going to show you with an example here. This is a full sheet and you can see I've cut out the pieces that I had used. Some people will actually just peel it up from the sheet and cut it, and that's fine, because then if you have some extras in the middle you can keep those on the sheet and you don't lose them. I just prefer to cut them, it's easier for me, and then I keep any extra little pieces for accent nails in a separate little container. So I'll just show you, usually I'll start out with the one piece like that, and then I will cut it down just to the little piece that I'm going to put on my nail. So what I do is I take the longer one and place it over my nail, so once I know which size I want, and I just flip my nail this way with the wrap over top and kind of visualize how long I need it, and then I trim it so that I have a really small piece to work with. It's just easier for me. I find then I don't ruin the end of the wrap. And then as well, if you can see how long this one is compared to this piece, then when I cut the other piece off, I still have another large piece that I could use for an accent nail later on. So it'll depend on how long your nails are anyways. So now that my nails are prepped, then I have my pieces cut. Then I'm going to use my Jamberry heater. I'm just going to turn it on so that you can see how quiet it is. So when you're doing your manicures, if you have the heater, it's great because it's nice and quiet. It gets just to the right temperature, and then you don't have the awkwardness of trying to hold a blow dryer. It has a nice little stand on there. Okay. So what I do is I use the scissors and I just peel back the corner of the piece of plastic where I had cut, so that I'm not touching the wrap at all. It's only being touched by my scissors there, you can see. And then I just heat it up with my heater so that you can see that. This one's has sparkle to it, so I tend to heat it a little bit more so that it's a little bit curved. You can kind of see that. And then I just place it onto my nail. See if I can get up high enough for you to really see that. And I just push down lightly so that it's on my nail. And you can see it's a little bit crooked there. So then I just use my scissors to reposition it. And if it cools down a little bit at that time, then I just reheat it on the heater. You can see there. And then press it into place. You want to make sure that it's nice and smooth, that it's not touching your skin anywhere, So I'll just bring that up so you can see. You can see I have a little space on that side and a little space on that side. It's not touching the skin or the cuticle at all. And that's what you want, just a tiny sliver of space, so that when your nail wrap is on, if you look at it this way, you can't see that space, can you? So when your nail wrap is on, it's not making contact with your skin, and then that way your wraps will stay on well. If they're touching your skin or they're touching the cuticle, they're not going to stay, they're going to start to peel off. So you want to make sure that they're put on properly. Once it's on, I usually will just do a quick heat again. And then I use my purple pusher. This really helps you to flatten down those edges. Make sure that they're on properly. See if I can show you that. Smooth that out. And then you want to take your file and you want to file downwards. And just work off the extra bit of wrap there. Okay, and then you can just peel. So after you've worked that off, you can do the corners a little bit, and then you just can peel that piece off. So you can see that's on nice now. And then if you need to, you can just do a little heat at the tip. I usually do that just to get that on nice and flat, and then you want to push down so that it's sealed the tip again properly. Just like that. Okay? Welcome, Jennifer. So I'm just going to do one more example here. I'm going to do one more nail for you just so that you can see, or if you're just joining us now. So this is a little piece that I've already cut. Hi! And I'm just going to take that off again with my scissors so that I don't touch the end. And this is the way that I find works easiest for me. So I don't have a lot of wrap to deal with. And then I'm just going to heat it up on my heater. And then I'm going to place it on my nail. Let's see if I can do this without really looking. There we go. And I push down the middle first and across the sides. Okay. And then I tend to reheat it again. And then use that purple pusher again just to smooth out the edges. It's a little tricky for me to see, but you can see what I'm doing this way better. And then I do another little push across the tip so that it's on. And then you can see when I had trimmed this one, I made it pretty close to the length of the nail. And so this way, when I file it, the same idea as I did with the last one, you just want to file it downwards. I tend to angle it a little bit on the corner so I can really hit the corners. And then you just rub off what's left from there. And there you go. So there's your 2 nails so far. So you would just continue on with the same thing if you were doing the rest of your nails as well. Okay? Hope you enjoyed the little demonstration, and if you have any questions, you can always email me. You can find my email on my website, and that's sakuraJams@jamberrynails.com. SAKURAJAMS @jamberrynails.com. Thanks for joining me. Bye.